Yeah, how you doing? Just a couple of points for your video. For a start, you said you agreed with this conspiracy theory where there's no such thing as perpetual motion and free energy, and you started saying how the conspiracy about Tesla and the oil companies was incorrect and completely a conspiracy. But later on you said there was a possibility that Edison and his gang had stolen Tesla's theories and what have you. So there's a bit of conflicting information in that video. And for your information, I have actually built a working, and you can come to my house and see it, a working free energy machine. Now, my free energy machine suffers from heat loss. I'll try to explain it for you. You start the engine up and away it goes, and once the coils and windings inside reach a certain heat and the resistance builds up, the process then dies, and you have to wait for the engine to cool down, then you can start it back up again. So it's not perfect, but it does show that there is a possibility of gain. Although you get resistance loss or heat loss, whatever you want to call it, the machine starts, runs until the heat builds up, and then it dies, and you think, oh, it's blown up or something. But no, you wait for it to cool down, say 3 hours for the windings and everything to cool down, start it again, and off it goes. It runs for a couple of minutes and then it stops again. Now, you can come in to my house and watch it. I've got no chance of getting to you. What's good, because I can't be asked to go to you just to show you. You can come to my house and I'll show you it working. I can do a video, but you'll go, oh, it's powered by batteries or something. So I don't know how to prove it to you. I haven't got a clue how to prove it to you. But all I know is I know it works. Me personally, I know it works. So it's up to you. If you want to read a book, probably the book's a very interesting book and I'd enjoy reading it. If you want to read a book and just believe it, there you go. I use this thing of deductive reasoning, or whatever you want to call it, where you take all the information and you go, oh yeah, they're right, they're wrong, sort of thing. And sometimes you learn new things, so you have to take some of the things that you believe and correct them. But what I do know is I built this machine, it runs, and that is for sure, it runs. There is no doubt in my mind that it runs, absolutely no doubt. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I know. I took the time to build it. I took the time out of my life to try and disprove all these idiots that were saying free energy machines work. I thought, well, if I'm going to say that these don't work and start going around with the gang that say they don't work, at least I'm going to have a go and try and build one. And when it did work, even though for a short time, I knew the possibility of over 100% efficiency is possible. And I do get over 100% efficiency out of my engine because it regenerates itself. Only for a short space of time, but the fact that it does regenerate itself shows the possibility that if I could get some kind of superconductor, if I could afford some kind of superconductor, it would more than likely work forever. You obviously have to rebuild it every now and again, so it's not free energy because you've got to build the appliance beforehand. There's got to be some energy put into it. It's not completely free. It's not completely perpetual because it can break. Do you understand? But when it's running, when it's intact and working, and if it doesn't overheat, it runs. See what I'm saying? It's possible.